Alright, so we're at Gels Park testing the Osmo Pocket. Alright, let's bring it back and start again. This is a review slash comparison between the DJI Osmo Pocket versus the Canon G7X. I don't have it in front of me right now. Keep watching the video to find out why. So just give you a brief introduction on why we're comparing these two devices. Now, a couple months ago, we decided to start this YouTube channel, and obviously one of the first things we would look for, Google, is what is the best common use camera that YouTubers use. And the Canon G7X Mark II came out as one of the top recommended. So naturally, we went and bought it, right? After many hours researching, YouTubing, etc., etc. And then the following week, this device was announced. At the time we were like, oh no, we should have waited. Because on paper, this device can do so much more than the G7X. It can shoot 4K, it's got a gimbal, and it's just tiny. Just look at it. So once again, we did a lot of YouTubing, Google search on this device, and we finally made up our mind that yes, on release date, we're going to go and purchase this. So both devices, we paid with our own money, and you know, to be honest, we're not like one of those crazy rich Asians that you see in the movies. Great movie, by the way. And yeah, we've got limited disposable income. We all have full-time jobs, go to work, pay our bills. Our money is limited. Right? So here we are. Here's the raw footage. Have a look and then come back. I'll tell you what I think. So here I am at Gels Park recording the Osmo Pocket with the Canon G7X together simultaneously. So the Osmo Pocket is on the left and the Canon G7X is on the right. There's a lot of, well, there's a bit of wind noise here. Not sure if both cameras will pick that up, but it's quite a bright sunny day. And there's Alan doing another comparison. Let's head down to the lake. So here we are under four very big trees. And it seems that it's got relatively dark around this area. So just testing out the lighting. Let me know how you think in the comments below. I'm just trying some close-up shots. So I'm walking very slowly, focusing on this tree here. So hopefully that gave you a bit of an idea on the image quality. Both were shooting at 1080p, by the way, for fairness of comparison. And the sound quality. Now I know that it's very windy out there, but you can do some DIY. Like I've seen a clip where this guy added a little foam around here. So there's actually a microphone here and here, right? So he sort of basically covered it, and it got rid of a lot of wind noise. So there's these type of DIY you can do, and likewise the Canon G7X, you can do some DIY and block out the wind noise slightly. Back to the comparison. I'm going to give you my perspective on what I think is the better device for my personal use. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you that I prefer the DJI Osmo Pocket. Alright, let's talk about the positives of the Osmo Pocket. Like I said earlier, it's compact, you know, it shoots 4K, the image quality is very good. I would say that I couldn't really spot much difference in terms of the image quality. Now obviously there's a bit of color differences. That if you don't like the color tone, you can always adjust it later in your video editing software. The reason why I would prefer this over the Canon is just due to the portability, the size, and of course the gimbal. For example, just running around, you get shaky image if you were using the Canon. And another thing that I prefer this is that it has the ability to shoot 4K, whereas the Canon you can't. Now I don't know if I'm gonna be shooting 4K later on, but it's just a good thing to have, right? Now let's talk about the positives of the Canon G7X Mark II. Look, the camera speaks for itself. You Google it, go on YouTube, everyone is gonna say that it's a great camera. There's no doubt about it. It does really well under low light, probably much better than the Osmo Pocket. It has the zoom feature. You'll be able to zoom in and out. It's got a decent microphone as well, probably better than the Osmo Pocket as well, in my opinion, after going through the same sample shots that I've just showed you guys. It's just a much better all-in-one package, right? So that's the positive of Canon. Now let me tell you why I chose the Osmo Pocket over the Canon. In case you're still wondering why I don't have a Canon with me here, it's because I actually gave it to a relative who wanted a camera, and why not? I don't need two cameras really. I don't need two portable cameras. For what we do on this channel, what we will be doing on this channel, it's going to be a lot of vlogging. That's one thing, and tech reviews. We'll carry this around with us everywhere we go, and I much prefer it over the Canon G7X. If I have money, I'll buy both. Simple as that. But if I have to choose, I would choose this. Now, however, having said that, it really depends on what you're looking for. Alright, if you're looking for portability, ability to shoot 4K, a gimbal, then I recommend you going with the Osmo Pocket. However, if you're looking for a camera that can be more versatile, that can do a bit of zoom, got great image quality, don't really care about 4K videos, or want to be able to have just a nice point and shoot camera with manual aperture, you know, shutter speed adjustments. Now there's a caveat to this. So today I actually went out and bought a Canon M50 and a Rode VideoMicro. In fact, all of this footage right now has been shot on the Canon M50 with the microphone attachment, which by the way, the G7X didn't have the ability to attach an external mic. DJI Osmo Pocket will introduce various accessories, and one of those accessories, USB-C connector to your microphone, and you can use this microphone with this to make your videos sound a lot better. It's new tech. You have to be in mind, this is new tech. It just got released, whereas Canon was released, I can't remember, 2-3 years ago now. I hope you've enjoyed this content. If you want to see a full review on the DJI Osmo Pocket, we will be releasing it very shortly. My friend Alan is actually working on editing his clip right now. If you like our content, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Now, if you want me to do a comparison between the DJI Osmo Pocket versus the Canon M50, leave a comment below.